Parade Watchers! It is time to talk about another history character. Today we'll be looking into a duck, but today we're going to be looking into an iconic duck who has the most appearances. Well, not really, and that is the Aflac Duck for his appearances as a giant balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And for this episode, we're going to be talking about all three versions of the Aflac Duck. The toboggan version, the ice skates versions, and the love versions. We start up in 2011, where the Aflac Duck made his parade debut, with Aflac Incorporated as a sponsor. His design shows him riding on a toboggan, which I like to call this one a sleigh. He's also wearing a red and green scarf. Also, during the route, he will only say one word, and that word is Aflac.
For the first time is the Aflac balloonicle, and he's taking to the parade like a duck to water.
In 11 years as spokesman for Aflac, he's captured the hearts of the 50 million people the company insures, as well as the hearts of all the people out here this morning. He has only spoken one word, is Aflac.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. No, I think I'm going to pass on that. All right, I'll channel my inner quack. Aflac.
That's right. The Aflac Duck is enshrined, by the way, on Madison Avenue's Walk of Fame as one of America's favorite advertising icons. And now he's squawking, obviously, on 34th Street as one of our favorite new attractions.
Singing sensation Savannah Uten and this year's American Idol winner Scotty McCreery, all on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
He would continue in 2012, which one of the hosts that year, Matt Lauer, will say something that will come true 5 years later, and he will be retired in 2013.
You can't say the name of this next character without making his signature sound, Aflac.
He's the web-footed star of over 50 commercials for Aflac, the largest provider of supplemental insurance in the United States. Their fine feathered sports duck was the youngest icon to earn advertising's highest honor. That's a spot on Madison Avenue's Walk of Fame. Almost ended a career there. And last year, the Aflac Duck rode his toboggan for the first time in our famous parade.
Let's try now. What is his name again?
Aflac.
Oh, Al, you
He's a
quacked me
sports
up.
duck.
That's right.
Spokes duck.
I know.
Oh, man. Well, led by Jack Allen, the director of bands. Here. All right, led by Jack Allen, the director.
All right, Savannah's been waiting all year for this. You ready for that famous duck from Aflac?
Get up at the quack of dawn to be here on time.
You keep going. Insuring 50 million people worldwide, Aflac sounds like a duck's quack. So why don't you demonstrate?
I thought you would never ask. Aflac!
All right, don't get your feathers ruffled, but that was lame.
Ow. If Aflac covered hurt feelings, I would be swimming in cash. Do I quack you up?
Keep going. The Frozen Fall.
The first version of the Aflac Duck will make a total of 3 appearances. In the following year, in 2014, the Aflac Incorporation made a second version. In his second version, he is decked out all blue, while sitting on the ice while wearing a blue hat, blue scarf, and blue ice skates.
That is not an easy note to hit, Renee Fleming. Thank you. This is the first year, by the way, we're seeing the iconic Aflac Duck try his hand, or should I say his webbed feet, at ice skating.
And he's taking to it like a duck takes to water. Well, frozen water.
I hope it doesn't slip and fall.
Gosh. Well, don't get your feathers in a twist. If anything happens to our skating duck, Aflac will treat him quickly and compassionately.
Are you two quite done?
I think so.
The Aflac Duck is enshrined on Madison Avenue's Walk of Fame as one of America's favorite advertising icons.
Coming up, a cappella supergroup Pentatonics, the square balloon of SpongeBob SquarePants, and a Christmas song from Broadway's Idina Menzel, live on NBC.
And like his first version, he will continue for 2 more years and then he will be retired in 2016.
The iconic 34 35-foot-tall Aflac Duck is back in Macy's parade, trying his wing at ice skating, and it looks like our yellow-billed friend has mastered it. Aflac.
That's right. This world-renowned ducky is sliding down 34th Street in his web-footed skates at waddling, blazing speed, just like how Aflac plays flames quickly and compassionately, often as in little as one day. Aflac.
Incidentally, Aflac's big bright beak is 50 times longer than a real duck's.
A debut holiday song from Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. When we return, live on NBC.
From eagles to ducks. All right, we love this. The Green Valley High School band involved in the elite bands of America. Well, skating in on his tail feathers is our old friend, Aflac the Duck. This hard-working spokes duck has helped keep people's lifestyles healthy for over 60 years. At 3 stories high, our wintry waterbird has one great fact to quack about.
Aflac. Which is that the Aflac Duck is enshrined on Madison Avenue's Walk of Fame as one of America's favorite advertising icons. It's also one of our favorite feathered friends parading down 34th Street. Aflac.
Is that you, Al?
Sorry, it was. It's on.
And like his first version, the second version will make a total of 3 appearances. Then again, in the following year, in 2017, the Aflac Incorporated made a third version. This time, he is once again decked out all blue, with a blue hat and blue scarf, but he's also sitting on the blue and white floaty, while crossing his feather wings forming a heart shape. And like his first and second versions, he will continue for 2 more years, and then he will be somewhat retired after 2019.
Welcome back to our street celebration of Thanksgiving, New York style. Snow tubing in on his tail feathers and sharing his love is the affable Aflac Duck, out for some exercise. Our duck's new balloonicle, meaning half balloon, half vehicle, sports a warm scarf and crosses its feathered wings against the cold, forming a heart that beats bright.
As a company with a heart, Aflac believes wholeheartedly in protecting the life you love, no matter what life throws your way.
Aflac.
That wasn't me.
Deck the halls with Balsam Hill makers.
And if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and parades like a duck, it must be the Aflac Duck.
Aflac.
That's right. This is the 8th year that the insurance company mascot has glided past us, and the 18th year that Aflac has partnered with Macy's to sell plush ducks that raise money for kids across the country with cancer. Wearing his heart on his wings, we applaud this charitable winter bird.
Well, just for winter and tubing in, here comes the Aflac Duck. This is the 9th year that this famous duck has waddled in the parade, and Aflac would like to wish everybody a safe and healthy Thanksgiving. They also want you to know that Aflac isn't car, home, or even health insurance. And Aflac can help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. And that, Al, is something to quack about.
Aflac.
I love when you do that, Al.
Thank you.
All right. Here comes the elf on the shelf.
The third version of the Aflac Duck will make a total of 3 appearances, if it is. Because as of this recording, this was announced in 2020, a year when the parade went virtual, if you're watching this after the 2020 parade or in the future. Which right now, if you combine with all 3 versions, the Aflac Duck has made a total of 9 appearances in the parade's history. But we don't know for sure if he's really retired or not, because he could come back to the parade in his 4th version. But if he does come back to the parade, then I'll be talking about his 4th version in the Macy's parade in a future episode.